Hello everyone, I'm Noelle, and today I'm going to be showing you how I made Uraraka's headset and necklace, and how you can make one too. Before anything, we must analyze our references. Here we have 3 versions of Uraraka, version 1 and 2 of her outfits in the anime, and a stage play version. The stage play version doesn't contain a headset, so for this, we'll look at the anime versions. If you watch my Uraraka DIY videos so far, you'll know I'm making her V1 outfit. However, my sister, who I'm making this for, specifically requested the V2 headset, so that's what we're going to be making. The V2 headset has a white base with dark pink touches, and seems to be connected to her hair. For the necklaces, both the V2 and the stage play necklaces are a dark pink color. However, the stage play contains 2 holes on the front part. After analyzing the designs, I've decided my headset's color is going to be white and dark pink with baby pink touches, and the materials will include a thin foam, glue, white and dark pink paint, hair clips, makeup/chalk pastels, and a clear setting spray, while the necklace's color will be just a dark pink. And the materials will include glue, dark pink paint, batting, fabric, Velcro, and needle and thread. The materials we're going to be needing are thin foam, glue, white and dark pink paint, hair clips, makeup/chalk pastels, a clear setting spray, batting, fabric, Velcro, and a needle and thread. Starting with the headpiece, we're going to need 3 main measurements. To get the length of the base part, start by measuring a few inches above your ear, extending a few inches past it. My measurement came out to 6 inches. The upper attachment's length should be about 3 inches. To measure the piece on the side, start where the base of the headset would sit on your head, then measure up a few inches. Mine came out to 3.5 inches. To get the measurements for the necklace, starting with the length, measure around your neck. Mine came out to 13 inches. To get the height, measure out a couple of inches where the necklace would sit comfortably. Mine came out to 2 inches. We're going to be building the headset first. Using a thin foam, start by measuring out the length of your base and cut it out. The width should be a little over half of your base. Since my base length was 6 inches, my length would be 3.5 inches. Cut 2 of these out. Then, place by your head to make sure the size fits right. To give it its rounded edge, cut out a swooping V shape. Folding it in half to make sure both sides are even. Then trace this shape out on another piece and cut out. To add the rounded top, place the foam over your base to where there's a rounded gap in the center. Mark where the ends meet and cut it out. My measurement ended up being 4.5 inches. Cut out another one of these pieces for the other side of the headset. Line the edges up at the top and mark where the base ends on that new piece, then cut. Cover the edges of the base in glue, then while cupping the other piece of foam, press them together like so. Cut off the excess when dried. To close off the top, cover the edges in glue and place it over a piece of thin foam. Cut off the excess when dried. To make the cylindrical upper piece, roll a piece of foam into a tube, fold the tube into a square-like shape, then glue down. To make the side part, cut out a piece of foam the length you measured before. Mine is 3 inches. Cut those pieces down the center, then draw out this shape on all 4 pieces. Then glue together. To attach, glue the piece a couple inches down from the top, like so. Make sure both sides are even. To make these circular pieces, draw out miniature circles, cut, then glue down. To give it its white color, I used some white spray paint for a seamless finish. You could also use white acrylic paint. Use some dark pink paint for the accents. Then spray with a clear sealant. To attach to your head, cut a small hole and insert a hair clip. To keep it in place, attach the clip to the wig cap, not the hair. To give it a more three-dimensional look, mix some pink, black, and white paint to add shading to the base's point. Use some black paint to create a thick line down the center of the headset. Then create 2 thin lines around the shaded area. I used a fine line marker for this, but I would recommend just using paint to prevent smearing. Spray with a clear sealant and you're done. Now to make the necklace. Start by taking a thick foam and measure out the length you got before, then cut. This piece came out to 16 inches in length, but I decided to add a little more just to make sure it would fit around the neck fully. Try on your piece, mark where it meets, then cut. To add on the extended bit at the front of the necklace, take a small chunk of thick foam and glue it onto the center. It should look something like this. Then cut the edges to create a trapezoid shape. Because we are going to be adding batting and fabric around the foam, I decided to cut this piece down the center so it would still fit around the neck comfortably. Cut out a chunk of batting to fit around the front and sides fully. Then cut 4 lines around the extended bit and glue. Then glue the rest of the batting down, cutting any of the excess batting on the back. To add fabric, cut around the necklace just like we did with the batting. Apply glue to the back of the extended part first, then to the sides. When doing the sides, make sure to pull the fabric tightly so it lays flat. Cut off any excess fabric. Cut the fabric ends off completely and glue around the edge. To give it its pink color, take some dark pink paint and cover the whole surface. I am using acrylic paint, but fabric paint might work better. Sew on some Velcro onto the ends. Let me know what you thought of this design and if you tried it for yourself. If you want to see more cosplay DIYs from me, like the rest of Uraraka's gear, make sure you like and subscribe.